Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Pobano. We talk gaming, comics, and more. If you haven't enjoyed this video, please hit a like, subscribe so you get more content like this. I do gameplay walkthroughs, guides, Pokemon card openings, Yu-Gi-Oh card openings, movie reviews, anime reviews, everything we cover here on this channel. So it sounds like something you're into, please consider joining the community. I love to have you. So I'm making a Destiny 2 guide for the Sunless sale, Grandmaster Nightfall this week that's offering double loot drops, and to help you get that Conqueror seal. So no more talking, let's get into it. Let's go. Alright, starting out, we're running the Storm Color, or if you watched my last GM video I did, you can use that Titan build as well if you're on Titan. So I'm running the Storm Color with the following aspects and fragments. You guys can use the Geomags with Chaos Reach and get the same result perfectly fine. I'm running Rake Angle, or you can use Riptide if you don't have it. That works out really well. Lodestar is very awesome for the jolting and blinding. Corrective Measure, Solid Machine Gun, or any Void Machine Gun to take advantage of those surges. And these are the mods I have on my armor. And of course we're running the Crown of Tempest to enhance those abilities and super damage for ad control. So I am running the GM with two people I've never played before off LFG or Fireteam Finder. One Warlock's running the Prismatic Osmiomancies build, which is pretty awesome. And then one's running the melee based build with the Spirit of the Syntheseps and Spirit of Immol's Light. So it's pretty much for just all Warlocks. But this GM isn't that hard, so you can run any build really, long as you have anything to stop the champions, and that's good at ad control. That is the key. Ad control. Damage isn't such a big factor, but definitely ad control is the play of the game. So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna drop right into the beginning, and then you're gonna see a unstop. Very simple, but I'll just let the gameplay roll so you can see how we clear it. It's going to be sped up a little bit so I don't waste your time. Okay, so now when you progress to this point, you'll just keep going through, and then you'll see like a place where you can drop down. There's going to be ads that'll spawn in. Very easy after you clear this unstop. It's very simple. My teammate liked work of it. You guys can just, once you stun the unstop with the glaives actually do pretty good, surprisingly, with the mods I have, or the seasonal artifact mods that I have, because like I was getting health back, I was doing a lot of damage. I was just and I was like, the blocking ability is so underrated in this game. Like everyone downplays it, but I literally, you might see in this run, but I literally blocked the void beams from the unstops or the ogres with my glaive, and I was able to charge up and stun him. And the glaives do quite a bit of damage. I don't know why. Comment down below if you guys know why, but I think it's something to do with the artifact like mods, or the mods that are catered towards the weapons getting buff, and plus the other glaive mods I have. So once that's out the way, you clear the unstop in the previous room, you clear the ads. Now in this room we're just clearing waves of enemies. So there's going to be some scions, some more unstops. There's no overloads, even though it says there are overloads. So just clear the room with your team. It's very simple. All you're doing is clearing the room, clearing all the champs, but move as a team so that way you don't get picked off. What I did personally, and the reason why this build is so strong, like you'll see here, I'll use my Ionic Sentry or that new arc ability, the grenade that like blinds and jolts targets and has a huge radius. It helps keeps ad control, plus the arc souls I get. See, it'll just, I blinded myself, don't do that, but it's just taking care of it for me. It's just cleaning house, no problem. And then the thing I want to let you guys know is that the trace rifle mods, you actually can heal yourself. It's not that much, but it helps. You know, anything helps when you're in game content. So the reason why I'm using this trace rifle is because, one, arc surge, two, the artifact mods help it out a lot. And then 3, if you don't know how to use it, pretty much the way it works is that once you get enough kills, arc alignment's full, you switch to the hipfire mode, and then you blast, and you'll see enemies get jolted and blinded, and then it's just a machine, honestly. So we're moving through pretty fast. Now you're at this part. Now, same thing. You want to clear everything in the middle for the most part, and then you want to move left to right or right to left. Just move as a team. And I want to point out that if you haven't played the episodic content, there's going to be these 2 black like portals that open up that shoot these blights, or like these darkness blasts, or whatever you want to call them, shrouds. And you can shoot those. You want to be able to clear those out because they will do damage to you over time, and it does hurt pretty bad with the wizards you have to fight. So as you see, I'm shooting them right now. So my goal is to make sure they're cleared. My teammate, like I said, I never played with him before, so he's a beast. Like, you can see him, he's just wiping shit out with the Syntheset build. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, so the key is clear the blights, clear the portals out, defeat all the wizards, and it'd be best to do it left to right or right to left as a team. Now, I am with LFGs, so I'm just glad they're not dying and they're actually putting in work. So there's that. Okay, so now that you're at this part, this is like my first time doing this run, but I played it back in D1, so I'm kind of familiar with everything. But literally, all I did was stay behind cover with my team, kill enemies, and try to kill the boss. That's all I did. And if you notice, my teammate was he was trying to do his build, and he got smacked by the boss. So the boss in here, the subjugator here, is pretty strong. But that's why it's awesome to use this Stormcaller Super, because it, 1, does awesome damage, jolts, is powered up by the Crown of Tempest, and then it also has a lot of damage resistance, from what I found anyway, and I was able to pick my teammate up. Now, what you just saw was the Suffocating Terror, I believe it's called. That will kill you. I honestly don't know exactly what I did wrong. I think the boss had a glare on me, so the best thing to do would be try to kill it as fast as possible. I don't know, honestly, I'm not sure how my teammates weren't affected by it, but I think I was affected by it because I kept catching the gaze of the boss. So pretty simple, it's not hard. Just have cover. Try to kill as many enemies as fast as possible. Machine gun's awesome for this, especially with the surges and the artifact mods. Just keep on trying to kill the boss. Eventually you'll survive. Just keep an eye on the enemies and the boss. It's very simple, just rinse and repeat. Clear ads, damage to the boss, clear ads, damage to the boss. Try to stay out of enemy sight. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. Okay, now that that's done, just regular routine stuff. Ads are gonna spawn, and there's gonna be this big, beefy, thick-ass ogre that spawns, and I say thick because it takes a lot of damage. So you'll see here, I'll do a pretty cool little arc combo that I never thought of. Was I use my super with the Ionic Sentry and then a nade, and it's just going to work on ogre with the help of my teammates, of course. But it's pretty straightforward. You just want to just do damage to them. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like it's difficult, but all you gotta do is keep doing damage to them and you'll be done in no time. Okay, now you're at this part. What you want to do is you want to stay up here, clear the waves of enemies, and then there's going to be a few champions that spawn. You want to make sure you kill all the champions so you get that platinum score. And then there's these shriekers that will light your ass up, like because it's void surge and they hit pretty hard. So the best strategy for this, which my team didn't do, is you will like to focus on one at a time. So as you move up closer, they'll open up for you to shoot them. But if you notice, there's these like little walls spread out. So you want to clear left to right, like the ones closest to you, and then move in closely. And you'll see here that there's gonna be two yellow bar bosses that spawn. I can confirm you only need to kill one of them to get the platinum, which you'll see here in this gameplay. So I'm just gonna speed this up because it does take us a while to get it done. But essentially you'll see here that I'm not using the best strategy I'm recommending. But if you're in a team that is coordinated or that have a mic that communicate, you'd ideally want to focus on the shriekers left to right until you get up to the center, and then continue to left to right, so that way you clear them all in succession and no one's getting killed. Yeah, so I'm just gonna speed this up and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, so now that you killed all the unstopped, you killed at least one of the yellow barriers. You didn't leave nothing behind except maybe one yellow barrier because it drains a lot of ammo and you don't really need to. But for this part, the best thing to do would be to push up and then push back. So you'll see here that my teammate pushed up too far and he got picked off. But the best play would be to move up forward so all the ads come towards you, and then back up so you can just spray them, nuke them with abilities, jolt, whatever you got, and then you'll clear them no problem. It comes in like I think 3 or 4 waves. I didn't really keep count because that's just what I kept doing. I kept pushing forward and pushing back until they were all gone. And yeah, I'll just see you guys at the next checkpoint. Okay, now we're at the final part where it's dark as hell. You rally the flag, you're ready to go, you're ready to see what happens. So just like in D1, the boss will spawn in and out. and you can usually know where he's gonna spawn because you'll see like this red little glare aura that's like at his height. You'll see he's like, it looks like it's just hanging out in mid-air. That's where he's gonna spawn. So there is no HUD or a radar for you to see where he's gonna spawn. So what I did was, and I had decent success with it, was hop around, kill ads, and do damage. So that way if he spawned on me, at least I wasn't just sitting there and he smacked me. So just like in the few encounters ago, there was suffocating terror. So this one's actually easier in my opinion, because the wizards will spawn right by those crazy looking taken eyes, and then those are the ones causing the suffocating terror. And all I did was I would hold my super, the storm trance, but because it has a lot of damage resistance and it jolts targets, so it's super effective. I would just run around the room and clear them out and help my team clear them out, and then do damage to the boss. But be careful, do not kill the boss too fast, because it will summon more champions that you need to get platinum. I think it's 2 that spawn. So don't, as you can see, we're melting them pretty quick, so be careful, do not kill him too fast. I mean, he's kind of tanky, but we are putting in work, I'm not gonna lie. But just make sure all the champions are done before you kill them, because if you don't kill all the champions, you don't get platinum. So that's pretty much it, honestly. After this, he goes into a taken form, and you just rinse and repeat. Nothing really changes, honestly. It's pretty much the same thing. Kill the wizards, kill the ads, damage the boss, kill the champion. This rinse and repeat this is one of the easiest Nightfalls, honestly, but you just have to get familiar with the way that things flow and the way the encounters work. So I'm gonna let the gameplay roll so you guys can see for yourself. That's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys got some value out this video. If you did, please hit a like, subscribe so you get more content like this. And if you guys are still here, just know I am streaming Doom. I am building up to the Doom Dark Ages, which I think is gonna be game of the year in my personal opinion. It has dragons, heavy metal, guns, and badassery, and those are things I'm into. So yeah, look out for that. In the meantime, I will be streaming Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods. Until then, so just want to put that out there in case you guys are interested and you're burnt out from Destiny and you want to see something else, come through the stream. I would love to see you. And that's it for me, guys. Enjoy the gameplay and have a wonderful day.